So this video is going to be about mindless eating, and yes, we all do it. I do it.
I do it.
Yeah, we do it. What is it, Kristen?
Mindless eating is, have you ever caught yourself sitting on the couch just eating a bag of chips, and before you know it, the bag of chips is empty. You might even start your second bag of chips. So you're just chipping away at a food. You're not eating because you're hungry. You're just eating because you're eating.
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a problem because you can consume a ton of calories without even realizing, and more often than not, it's a bad choice. We don't usually sit there like picking at an apple, like it's chips, it's chocolate, it's all the good stuff. So this is how you can reduce that from happening. Step one, just be aware that you're doing it. So often you don't even realize that that's happening, and especially like Kristen said, the pack's gone. There's a few ways that we can reduce that, but first you just need to realize that you're doing it. So what else can we do?
So if you know you're a mindless eater, a good way to try to help yourself with that is to not keep those foods that you just mindlessly go to in the house. So if you don't have them around, then you actually have to go and leave the house to go and get them. So more times than not, you just can't be bothered. I'm not driving all the way to Coles to buy a bag of chips, and you'll forget about it and you'll move on.
This is, I just thought of this right now. So many people have said this to me before, but I have this food in my pantry for my kids.
If you shouldn't eat it, your kids should not eat it. Set a good example, please, people.
That's it. Moving on. If you've got a trigger for when you're doing this, whether it's like, in the ad breaks, get up and have a snack or something. Get up and have a snack or something. Good thing we all got Netflix now, but if you do watch regular TV, change what you're doing. Get down and stretch, or go and
put some washing on. Do the dishes. Pat the dog.
Do some handstands with your kid. Yeah, something else. Try to do something else, yeah? If you watch Netflix,
you're sweet.
Yeah, just stick to Netflix.
Know the times that make you mindlessly eat. So like if you're the kind of person that will just chip away at food as you're watching TV, you might be someone who's studying and you'll take food as you're studying and you'll just be sitting there reading and eating, and as you're studying, time gets away from you and so does the food. So if you know that those are times where you will mindlessly eat, maybe take different foods with you. So some carrot sticks, some celery sticks, definitely not a bag of chips.
Yeah, if you're not thinking about it, then it doesn't really matter what you eat. If you do, especially if you're studying or it's something like it's a stress thing or it's a relaxation thing, you can sort of think about like a food scale. So if like a 10 out of 10 for you is chips or chocolate, because it gives you satisfaction, but it's not so healthy, maybe a 5 out of 10 would be, I don't know, let's say some, what are they called? Sakatars.
Yeah.
Sakatars are a better option than like salt and vinegar chips and chocolate. So you could back it down to that. Or if you get satisfaction out of like carrot and stuff, then do it. But that's a good option to do. Or you could take a section of the food or section it off in like Ziploc bags or whatever, take that with you, and there's your limit.
Or just buy instead of a giant Frodo,
small Frodo.
Yeah, a fun size Frodo.
And suck on it.
Yeah. Break it in really small pieces.
There's always a way. If you want your result, these small things are going to get you there.